Hi guys, and welcome back to another reading vlog. It is now day 5, I believe, of the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon, and I'm still currently reading Stain. I'm on page 276 of about 515 pages, so I'm not sure that this readathon is going quite how I hoped it would. In order for me to complete all of the challenges, I would have to read the rest of this book and then also read the entirety of The Red Queen by Philippa Gregory before the end of this week, and those two books can complete all of the challenges. But at the rate I'm going with Stain, I just don't know if I'm ever actually going to get to read The Red Queen. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening right now. I just got home from work a couple hours ago and I ate dinner. Actually, I only got home from work like 1 hour ago and I ate dinner, and now here I am. So I'm just going to read the rest of the night, and that's pretty much it. Hi guys, so it is now the next day, which makes it day 6 of the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon. I didn't get quite as much reading done last night as I was hoping to, because once again I remembered at like 11 o'clock at night that I wanted to do a photo for the Instagram challenge, so I ended up spending like a good half hour to 45 minutes just trying to take a reasonably decent photo. So I read just a little bit last night, and I also read a little bit this morning. So I am now on page, I think, 330 of Stain, which, like I said, it's about 515 pages. So I am a little less than 200 pages from the end. I'm really hoping that I can try and finish it by the end of today, and then just power read through The Red Queen tomorrow. I'm finding out today if I actually have to work tomorrow or not, because if I have to work tomorrow, things are gonna be looking pretty grim for the readathon, but if I don't, then I actually have like a reasonably decent chance. So we'll see what happens. As far as Stain goes and my thoughts on it, if you watched my other reading vlogs for this week, you'll know that I've been really enjoying it, and I was looking forward to when the characters would get a bit older and the love interest would be more introduced into it and there'd be more of a romance, and that is starting to happen, and I am loving it. I really like the love interest in this story, so I'm excited to see what the last 200 pages hold, especially since I didn't realize until I started reading it that it's actually a standalone novel, just because I stereotyped it. It's a fantasy book. I thought it would be a series, but it's not. So yeah, I'm still really enjoying it, but today, I should probably mention, it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't have to go to work until 2, and I have the closing shift tonight, so I'll be there until around 10. I won't get home until around 10:30ish. So I should be able to read a little bit when I get home. I also do want to edit my reading vlog for the 4th day of the readathon and get that up today or tomorrow. So I'll fit that in somewhere, but today I'm just determined to have a good day. Yesterday I was just kind of stressed out about everything, this readathon, life, things I shouldn't be stressed out about, but today I'm determined to have a good day. It feels like a spring day. I actually don't know what the temperature is outside, but I think it's a little bit warmer out, so it just feels like a really spring day. I don't know if anybody else gets this, but I feel like there's a certain like scent in the air when it's starting to become springtime, and I love that smell, and I'm getting that smell today, and it's great. So yeah, I think that is about all for now, and I will update you guys a little bit later. Okay, you guys, I just checked the temperature outside and it's like 51 degrees, so I'm going to grab a coat and I'm going to try and read outside for a little bit. I have been looking forward to doing this for a long time, so I'm going to take the opportunity before it like drops to 0 again. So it is now quite a bit later and I am just about to leave for work, but I thought I would film a quick little update to tell you guys that I am on page 372 of Stain. So I'm slowly but surely making my way through. So it is now the final day of the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon. It's about 1 in the afternoon and I have dedicated my whole morning to just reading. So I am now on page 466 of Stain. No, I still have not finished it yet. I feel like I've been reading this book like reasonably often every day, but it's just like a really slow-paced book, and like I'll feel like I've been reading for like an hour and only 10 pages have gone by, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? Yeah, as far as my thoughts on it, I think I'm probably going to give it a 4-star rating. I thought there was a chance I could give it a 5, but after like the last half of the book, there are just like a couple of elements in the plot that I'm not fully vibing with. I also just don't really feel connected to any of the characters. It's really weird, and this like never happens, but I almost feel like I have more of a connection with the love interest in this story than I do with the main character. And there's even this other side character, I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he's like, he can like shapeshift into a fox. I really love his character, and I just feel like I am more connected to his character and the love interest rather than like this main character, which is really weird because usually that you want to be connected to the main character, and I just don't feel that with her. So yeah, I think I have about 3 chapters and a tiny epilogue left to read of this, which hopefully I'll be able to get done when I get home. I just have to quickly run to the grocery store, and then I will get right back into reading. So after I finish that book, which I 100% will before the end of today, I just have to finish one other book, which is I think like 400 pages. So the likelihood of that happening is slim to none, but a girl can hope. So that is what I am doing, and in case you're curious what it is, I'll talk more about it when I get home, but it is The Red Queen by Philippa Gregory. This will complete the other like 3 or 4 challenges after that one. So yeah, I'm going to run to the grocery store now. The quicker I go, the quicker I can get back to reading, and I will update you guys later. Okay, it's about 4 o'clock now, and I have finally finished Stain. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed this book. Like, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really loved it, but it was just so not a good choice for a readathon. It was such a slow read, and maybe that was just me reading it, but I really enjoyed it. It was just really slow paced, so it took me an entire week to read. I'll talk more about this in my wrap-up as far as my thoughts on it, but this did complete quite a few challenges. It completed the challenge of reading the group book, a book with 500 pages, and a book with a romance in it, and I think that was it. So now I am going to move on to The Red Queen, which is about 375 pages. I'm gonna try my best and read as much of this as possible tonight, but who knows. Okay, so it is much later now. It's almost 8 o'clock at night, and I only just finished reading the first chapter of The Red Queen. But I have decided that I am probably just not going to vlog for the rest of the night, and I'm just going to focus on reading for the next few hours until midnight hits, and then I will film a wrap-up tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have decent news of how much I read this book, but I really doubt I'll be able to finish it by tonight. So as you can see, it is now the next day and the Fantasy Adventure-A-Thon is officially over. So I thought I would do a quick little wrap-up of the points that I earned and the challenges I completed and the books I read and all of that jazz. But first, I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry that these reading vlogs for this week weren't very good or entertaining. I know that reading vlogs are more fun to watch when the person is actually reading like a lot. I'll just be completely honest, like I'm not here to make things up or fake it for you guys. I just was not having a very good week overall, not just with reading, but just like mentally and what was happening in my life and going to work every day. It was just a kind of meh week. And I know I like blamed a lot of it on the fact that Stain was a really slow-paced book, which I do still think that it is, and it was not the best choice for a readathon, but I also probably could have read twice as much as I did if I would just put the effort into it and not procrastinated as much. So yeah, just wanted to put that in there. Disclaimer, apology, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully these vlogs were at least semi-entertaining. Yeah. Now to talk about the books I read and the challenges I completed and the points that I earned. So obviously I've read this throughout the week, but the first like book kind of that I actually completed was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This completed the fairy challenge, which was to read either a fairy tale retelling or an original fairy tale. That book was only 10 pages long, but just for the sake of my life we're going to count it as one whole book. I then finished reading Stain by A.G. Howard. Oh, and I also gave Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs 5 stars. I read Stain by A.G. Howard. This completed the challenge of reading the group book, which was Fellowship. It completed the Adventure Challenge, or Journey Challenge. I can't really remember the name of all of them, but it was the challenge of reading over 500 pages. It also worked for a challenge, Bewitch, which is to read a book with a romance in it. And I think that might be it. This book was 516 pages and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And then I started but did not complete The Red Queen by Philippa Gregory. This I ended up only reading 52 pages of, but I did use it for the challenge of reading a book by Fireside. All 52 pages that I read of this I read while watching the crackling fire whatever on YouTube. It was a lot of fun. I really actually like playing that in the background while I read. But yeah, so I ended up completing 5 out of 7 challenges. So obviously I didn't do quite as well as I hoped I would have, but what can you do? So now to go over the points that I earned this week. You get 20 points for every video or blog that you post for like updates or TBRs or wrap-ups or vlogs or whatever. I ended up posting 4 videos. 1 was a TBR and then 3 of them were vlogs, so that gave me 80 points. And then you get 10 points for every time you post a either Twitter or Instagram update throughout the week, but you can only do 1 for each day, so that earned me 70 points because I posted an update every single day on either Twitter or Instagram or both. You get 10 points for every Instagram photo challenge that you complete, so I did 4 of them, which gave me 40 points. You get 1 point for every page that you read, so that gave me 578 points. You get 100 points for every challenge that you complete, which gave me 500 points. And had I completed my whole path, it would have given me another 500 points, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So that left me with a grand total of 1,268 points. Overall, I don't think it was the worst. It could have definitely gone worse, but it was definitely not the best that it could have been. But I still really enjoyed my time, and I enjoyed all of the books that I read. I didn't really talk about this book much, but of the 52 pages that I read, I actually really enjoyed it. I don't think we'll find out for another few days which team actually won and the prizes that will be awarded to the different people. I'm also not sure when the live show is going to be happening. I don't know when I'm posting this video. I'm filming it the day after, but it might take me a day or 2 to edit and upload it, so we might have more information by the time I post it, but as of today, I'm not really sure of everything. So yeah, I think that's all of the information I have to include for this little wrap-up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm sorry if it was really boring, but on the slight chance that you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
You hear that, Samson?